I sort of fell into winemaking. Central Otago, there is a lot of wine, so it's really hard to compete against the bigger companies. I needed to create a niche market where people wanted to make small batch wines for themselves. Everything I've done, I've learnt along the way. There has been so many hard times trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, especially on my own. I managed to get a hold of some more small equipment, the old basket press that I use today in my business, DC Wines. There's a lot more work involved with small batch winemaking than the bigger companies. I am an extremely independent person. I've had to do everything on my own. You need to be able to be good at everything. Harvest time is the busiest time. I have to dig 30 tonne 3 times within 6 weeks. I turn into a superwoman basically, and often have bigger muscles than my brother. Most important thing about my business is my clients. I want to make sure that they are happy with what they get out of it. It is their hard work in the vineyard.
I'm a strong believer in working relationships, and I think Deborah and I have worked extremely well together. She's a very busy lady, tries to do too much herself. I keep telling her to get a helping hand, but she's very much hands-on. I give her huge credit for taking so much interest in us, that she makes a quality wine that's equal to, if not better than anything I've seen in the area. We wouldn't be able to do it without Deborah.
Growing up on a farm gave me a really good work ethic. Grape is a connection. From where I grew up in the Catlins, our farm was named Grape, so it's really important to myself to have that as part of my business. Things have come a long way in the last 5 years. Starting a line of Central Otago port was a huge success. I actually was never taught how to make port, so Google is a fabulous thing these days, so I played around with a small barrel of port. Making the port is initially the easiest part. Hand bottling, hand waxing and hand labelling. Every single bottle is quite a task. The port's an extremely exciting venture on its own. It took off very, very quickly, and I'm trying to keep up with it, to be fair. It's jumped from 180 bottles to 2,000 bottles. In the next couple of years it will jump up again to at least 5,000–6,000 bottles per year. For the last 5 years I've been creating a beautiful ruby port, and I've been taking a layer of that every year to create Central Otago's first tawny port. I am extremely excited about this because we haven't done this before here in Central Otago. I do want to aspire to having a 50-year-old tawny port. Eventually I would love a family to be able to take this over. I never imagined DC Wines to be going this well. I now have an extremely exciting future ahead, building a new winery out in Bannockburn. Bannockburn has now brought me back to the country, which is so exciting. I feel like I'm home. If you're that passionate about things, you can do anything. The amount of hard work I put into my business, I just do what I do just for the pure enjoyment and the lifestyle that I want. Just being recognised for what I do is an an amazing opportunity, and feeling that people actually can see that I am doing something great in Central Otago.